Hey y'all, it's Riley Grace. Welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to be going through my 2025 ins and outs. And yes, it may be a little bit late for this. I'm a little behind the game. It may be March, but better late than never. And these are all things basically just like my goals and also like what I think is like cute and what's not cute. Being outside, as stupid as it sounds, reconnecting with nature. Like, yes, I want to be outside, and it feels so good. And like being outside for 20 minutes when you could have been inside, like you feel productive even if you're just doing what you would normally do, and it feels so much better. Like, it is so good for the soul. It is good for the soul. I will say that again. I'll speak my truth. And like, wow, it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Hello. Wow. Even at school when it's not as pretty as this, like it just makes me feel so good, and getting that vitamin D like literally like completely changes me as a person. Then I have putting God first. We don't want to be selfish. This is not selfish season 2025, no. Putting God first, putting others first, loving others well. General rule of thumb. So then I have buying flowers for other people. I feel like this is something that's just like so sweet and precious, and if you have the funds to do it, do it. If you don't, like pick a little flower somewhere, just like spreading kindness. My mom went into a grocery store with this one time and went up to the checkout, and the lady like gave her this bundle, there's a moth, gave her this like bundle of flowers or this bouquet, and was like, it's from this old man over there. And she was like, thought it was weird and creepy at first, and then he was like, he used to get his wife flowers every single Sunday, and now he like gets a bouquet for a woman every single Sunday, and like gives it to someone in this grocery store. And I thought that was the sweetest thing ever, and it literally has stayed with me forever. And I just want to be like the type of girl where like you just give people flowers, and like I just think that that's so kind. Like whenever someone gives me flowers, it just makes my day, and that's just something that's so sweet. And on that topic, like giving other people compliments, that's so in. That's always in. I feel like it should always be in, but that is so in, because just like I don't know, like it feels good yourself to give someone a compliment, and then when you receive a compliment, it like makes your day. And it's such a little thing, like literally when you're just walking past someone being like, oh my gosh, your shoes are so cute, like you look so good today, or like, wow, you just look really happy, you just seem so happy. Like sweet, kind little things take 1 second out of your day, and it makes their day for their entire day. So like, why would you not do that? Like when someone can be going through something so rough, why would you not? Something I didn't even have on my list that I feel like is so true is pearls. I love pearls recently, and I had these big pearls that I literally got from CVS for like $10, and now I can't seem to find them. So I found that these random ones that my choir director gave me like 2 years ago when I came home for spring break. And I wore them today. But like, I'm obsessed with pearls because they're so like tiny and cute and understated, but like I don't really love like a little diamond stud on myself personally, but I feel like it has the same effect, and I can wear it wherever because it's small. But it brings like a little like, ooh, but it's classy. It's so chic, period. Another thing that's like really in for me is wearing really colorful clothing. I feel like, yes, pastels are in, whatever, they're always in, it's spring, but like being super colorful, I feel like wearing colorful clothing, having colorful clothing surrounding you, like even just the nails, like makes you so much happier than when everything is gray and beige, whatever. I know I'm wearing like a cream sweatshirt right now, but like having colorful clothing, it just makes you happier because you're surrounded by like the color and the joy. Like, why would I not want that? And I feel like it just reflects this like, I don't know, like joyous like feeling. And I feel like it like represents my day. It goes back into my day, like feeds into me and like how I'm going to be feeling the rest of the day. So I've been loving that. Next thing I have is being excited for other people's success. It's super easy whenever something good happens to someone else to be like, oh cool, but like I wanted that, and like, low-key like be a little bit mad. And I feel like whenever I have something amazing happens, and if I have someone that I know I can go to that's gonna be excited for me, that just makes everything 10 times better. So like being able to be that person for someone and like is just amazing. And also, whenever you're excited for other people, like, it makes you just happier in general, and then you're gonna be creating more joy in your life. And like, just being that person, like, that's a great feeling. Why would you not want to do that? You're not benefiting from like not being happy for their success. Like, that's awesome that they were able to do that. So I feel like we should be celebrating that instead of like feeling insecure about ourselves because they did something awesome. That doesn't take anything away from you. I moved a little. Look at it. It's so pretty. I'm like dead. Oh my god. I love it so much. Not being on my phone. I actually have a flip phone, so this is something that is always in for me. But like, I have a phone that works sort of as an iPod when I'm at home, and just not being on my phone, like reading, being outside, like I said, isn't in. It's really, really hard for me personally. I don't know, I think it's hard for anyone, but like, I say, oh, I have a flip phone, people think like it's easy. No, it's not. It sucks sometimes because I don't really know what's going on half the time, and I'm addicted to my phone too. I want to be on my phone, but not being on my phone, like, the delayed gratification is so much better and it's so worth it. Like, I would rather have that any day. Like, 100%, I prefer it. Okay, sorry guys, I had to resituate because I couldn't read it off of the pictures I took on my flip phone. Next thing that's in my life is cooking. I know that that's difficult, and I actually live in a dorm, so it's really, really, really difficult. But I just think that like the process of cooking and making something is so fun. And then when you like put all this work into it and then you get to enjoy it and experience it, and especially when you're like cooking for other people and they get to experience it and enjoy, like, be grateful, and it's just like, I don't know, like, cooking is a whole experience that you can make out of a meal, and like something that you can make that like feeds into how you feel, making yourself feel better, making other people feel better. I love it. I enjoy cooking when I have the time. It's just like taking the time out that's really difficult, but I think that's in, and I love cooking. So I actually don't love it all the time. I like it sometimes, but cooking is so in. Next thing that's in, and this is like 100% in, I think, is smiling and laughing and not being mysterious. We had our era, we had our cool girl, like, I'm mysterious, like RBF, like whatever, like that was cool for a second, but I feel like that's like, it's really not, it's not cool. So like smiling and laughing and like being that person that when you pass someone, like, you make them like feel joy because you just radiate like joy and love is so cool, and that's in. And like, why would you not want to be the person where you pass them on the street and you're like, wow, they literally are sunshine? I want to be that. I would really enjoy that, actually. And that's something that I'm trying to do more, because a lot of times I will have that RBF, like that's natural to me. Or I just am deadpan and my eyes are downturned, so I don't always look happy. So like, I am making a conscious effort to smile and like laugh more. Friends the TV show, 100%. I love Friends the TV show. It's always in. I love the style. It's cute, it's simple, it's sleek, it's classy, and it's like a great show. Doesn't stress you out. There's nothing crazy going on where like you can't watch it at night. It's not scary. It's just like, yeah, period. And like low-key inspiring, because it's like, I don't have to have it all together, but like everything is lovely and precious. Daily walks, love a daily walk. I think that's fire. It's great for your health. It's great for like physique if you're into like fitness and all that stuff. It's really good for that. It doesn't spike your cortisol, makes you feel so much better. You're also getting outside if you're doing it outside, like vitamin D, and you're getting that. I don't know, I just love a daily walk, especially like a really long walk, like a 1 hour walk. Oh, it just like rejuvenates everything. And lastly, for ends, I have soup and salad. I have never been a salad girly, but like recently have been really into salad. And my sister actually will make like a salad with tomato and avocado and a ground turkey, like extra lean ground turkey with taco seasoning on it, and it's so good. And it's like a little taco salad vibe. I'm gluten and dairy free right now and have been this whole year, and it tastes so good, and it's so like healthy, and you're getting your greens. Like, that's so good for you, and it's gonna help you to have like energy throughout the day. It sustained me so well today because that's what I had for lunch. And also soups, like, I don't know, I just love, like, I love a good tomato soup. I can't have that right now because I'm dairy free, but I love a good tomato soup with some bread. It's just so like warm and cozy and literally feels like a hug. I don't know, I think that's in. It's always in, but I think that that's something that's like precious. And then things that are out, there's not much, but I'll tell you what I think is out. Number one is gossiping. It's so hard not to gossip, but it just like doesn't bring anything positive into my life, at least. And I'm like, yes, that is the easier route sometimes when you're having a conversation with someone and like you can't think of anything to say. Like, it's easier to just gossip, but like in the end, like, you're not building the friendship with that person. You're not learning anything about them. You're building this friendship off of like something toxic, and like you're building this friendship off of building, like, tearing somebody else down. And I feel like that's not the way that you want to build a friendship to start with. And it just like doesn't benefit you at all. It doesn't benefit anyone. And I don't personally think that gossiping is great, because like kindness, but like it's really difficult. And especially when somebody else is gossiping, like it's hard, because I'm not just gonna be like, I don't think we should gossip, guys, but like I probably should. Like, that's not weird. I don't like, if someone said that to me, I wouldn't think they're a freak. I would be like, wow, you're a really kind person. But I'm scared that if I said that someone would think I was a freak, which I'm like, why am I scared of someone saying, like, thinking I'm a freak for me wanting to be like kind to someone else? Like, I would want someone to do that if they were talking about me. But like, that's just so not normal. It's not normal to not want to gossip, but I don't think that's cute. And I don't love it. Like, I would prefer to not. But it's really difficult. I don't like that, so I think I put it as an out, because I'm trying to at least do it less. Second, Snapchat. I just don't, it's like addictive. I always want to know what's like, if someone responded, or if, like, I always want to respond, but then it's also not at the same time, where it's like I don't want to respond to anybody. So there's always something weird, and it stresses me out. There's like so many like secretive, like weird, freaky undertones that Snapchat has. Like, what do you mean you're deleting my conversation in 24 hours? I don't know. Like, why can't I just like, I feel like another calling people on the phone instead of texting them, because I think that's cute and that's fun, and it's just like, yay, life. Like, I'm enjoying life, and it's like I can call you on the phone. I don't have to like text you, and you know what I mean? So that's something that's in for me. And out is Snapchat. Bye. Lastly but not least is comparison. That is something that I said was out, because it's another one of those things where it just really, I'm trying to get some light on me, it just really doesn't bring anything positive to your life. And when you're comparing yourself to someone else, you're idolizing another human being, which is just weird to begin with, or you're tearing somebody else down, which is like also awful. And just think, if like you probably are the person that somebody else is comparing themselves to, and if you were like with that person, you'd be like, don't compare yourself to me, because like I also don't like myself that much. Like, nobody's like, wow, I am so perfect. And if you are, that's a little weird, but like, good for you, I guess. But everybody has like their own issues, so like everybody is comparing themselves to someone. And I feel like it's important to just remember that like that's normal. And sometimes it's just like, it just be like that, I guess. I don't know. I think that that's something that's important to do, but like, I'm trying personally not to compare myself to other people. Like, I can compare myself to myself, because that's all that I've ever known. You know what I mean? I don't need to be comparing myself to this other person who has a completely different set of like life rules. Like, they have a completely different life. They have a completely different childhood, like completely different parents. Their life is completely different. So how am I comparing myself to them? Like, we don't have the same footing. Like, we don't have the same way of life. Like, it doesn't even make sense. If I'm comparing dogs, I'm not gonna compare like some freaking little like, I'll talk about the dogs that I've had. I'm not gonna compare like a mini Pomeranian to a lab, my dog Zoe, who is dead now, to Molly, because they're completely different dogs. Like, they're just not the same. They have completely different parents. Like, there's a boat. They have completely different parents. It doesn't make sense to compare them. They've had like different lives. Even like in decisions that you make, like, you don't have the same set of circumstances that somebody else has had, so it doesn't make sense to compare yourself to them, because you're not on equal footing. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much else that goes into like just making a decision, even, that like it doesn't make sense to do that. So I feel like it's better, if you're gonna really compare yourself to someone, compare yourself to yourself. That's all, because that's all you know. But anyway, guys, that's trying to get some lighting on me. that's really all I have for today. So I hope that you enjoyed that. It's dark outside now, so yeah. Well, anyway, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed my ins and my outs. Look at that. So beautiful. I hope you enjoyed my ins and my outs, and I hope that you have a really, really great day. Really great Sunday, because today's Sunday. Woohoo. Go praise the Lord, get outside, and have a great and fabulous day. Love y'all. Bye.